Good morning. Welcome to Radio Express. News reading by Anakha Saju. India has refused a request by Pakistan to hold a meeting on issues around the Indus Water Treaty at the Atari checkpost near the India-Pakistan border. In March, India had suggested a virtual conference, but Pakistan had insisted on a physical meeting, said a senior official in the Ministry of Water Resources. Because of restrictions on movement in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, traveling to the border for a meeting is inadvisable, the official added. In the aftermath of the Air India Express plane crash at Kozhikode on Friday that killed 18 people including both pilots, authorities are looking to revive plans to extend the airport's runway within the overall constraint of additional land being unavailable for the exercise. Earlier, plans to extend the runway ran into hurdles on account of the state government not being able to allocate additional land to the airport developer, Airports Authority of India. The confusion over Sonia Gandhi's tenure as the president of the Congress party that ends on Monday continued, with calls for a more permanent arrangement from some quarters and with a section of the party insisting that there is no fixed tenure for an interim president. At an online press conference, Rajya Sabha MP and party spokesperson Abhishek Manu Singhvi said Ms. Gandhi will continue as the president till a procedure is implemented to bring in her successor. The Central Industrial Security Force on Sunday ordered an inquiry soon after DMK Member of Parliament Kanimuri complained that a woman officer of the paramilitary agency at the Chennai airport had asked her if she was Indian for not speaking in Hindi. Soon after she encountered the experience, while proceeding to New Delhi, the Thoothukudi MP tweeted about the incident and wrote, "I would like to know from when being Indian is equal to knowing Hindi." Soon, the CISF headquarters responded promising appropriate action. In an effort to make the Parliament building more women-friendly, the Lok Sabha Secretariat recently informed that 3 automatic sanitary pad dispensing machines have been installed in the Parliament House complex. The service is on payment basis. Apparently, this was a long-standing demand of the women staff working in the complex. Recently, the Secretariat also agreed to the MP's demand on making kadha, a herbal drink considered to be an immunity booster, available in the railway catering outlets in the building in the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak. 3 days after a row of quarters on a tea estate in Kerala's Idukki district was buried in a landslide, 20 people continue to be missing. Rescue workers on Sunday managed to retrieve 17 more bodies from the rubble and sludge, taking the death toll in the incident to 43. Following heavy rain, a hillock on the tea plantation at Rajamala, a remote village near Munnar, had come down, burying the estate quarters in the early hours of Friday. Out of the 78 people who lived in the quarters, 15 could be saved during the rescue work. Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi on Sunday appealed to elected representatives to set an example in the adoption of COVID-19 safety norms. Pointing to a few photographs and reports in the media showing violation of social distancing norms by public figures, Ms. Bedi said that this happened after some people's representatives had tested positive. Unless the political leadership shows respect for whatever they want the public to do, the war against COVID-19 would be a case of taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps backwards, she added. Thank you for being with us.
Radio Express.
To receive Radio Express English news and English programs in your WhatsApp, please send a WhatsApp message, English programs, to 90727 95547, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel Radio Express. Thank you.